G'day guys, Socket here. In today's video we're just going to do a short little demo of the two-seat tune that we did in the last tutorial. Now I've selected 3 different tracks to demo the two-seat tune, and I will switch from driver's position to the passenger seat so you can hear the same track from the 2 sides of the car. Now the tracks are selected, one track is a bass heavy track, so we can check the positioning of the subwoofer and all of that type of stuff. There's another track where there's a lot of left to right sweeping, so we can see how sweeping and movement and tonality changes are affected by the two-seat tune. And then finally there's a track with vocals and some instruments, so we can check the positioning and the clarity of the vocals and the positioning of the instruments. But I kind of explain that as we go through the demo. So I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't already watched the two-seat tuning tutorial, you can always jump back and it will walk you through the steps of how to do a two-seat tune. Meanwhile, let's go into the car and check out the demo. G'day guys, Socket here. So we just finished our two-seat tune, and I'm just going to do a short demonstration video so you can hear how it kind of turned out. So what I'm going to do is just do some recording from the driver's side, and this is a right-hand drive car, so I'm going to do the driver's side, and then I'm going to switch over to the passenger side, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the difference. Now, as I said in the tutorial, the difference between a one-seat tune and a two-seat tune is a one-seat tune is going to be tuned so that it is centering and imaging right there for the drivers. But in a two-seat tune, it's a bit of a compromise. So our center image is kind of going to be about 2/3 of the way across the dash, both for the driver and the passenger. But you should still get, far right, far left, coming from left and right, and all the kind of imaging that's sort of going on as well. But yeah, let's see how this kind of turned out. So we're going to start off with Love Signs. Let's give that a go.
Love signs, baby. Well, I'm picking them up. You've been beaming out, baby, all night long. Leaving all those messages on my phone. Yeah. Just us, baby. It's only you and me. But when I call you up,
Okay, so yeah, beautiful. Centering kind of right there. Getting the two singers, one from far left, one from far right. But yeah, sounds pretty good. So I'm going to pop over to the passenger side, and we'll rerun the track. Okay, over on the passenger side, once again, we kind of expect the center image to be sort of 2/3 of the way across the dashboard. Let's give it a go. Same song.
love signs, baby. Well, I'm picking them up. You've been beaming out, baby, all night long. Leaving all those messages on my phone. Just us, baby. It's only you and me. But when I call you up, I can never get through. Maybe when you're calling me, I'm calling you. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so once again, centering, around about here, far left, far right. Now, of course, the far left sounds louder on the passenger side than it does on the driver's side, and vice versa, which is kind of to be expected. But clearly it sounds much better for the passenger because everything's not crushed up over here. It's imaging sort of right across here around the front of the dash. So, you know, that sounds pretty good. All right, so let's try out the second track. All right, so this next track, I've chosen it because it's pretty bass heavy. It's got a strong panning from left to right. So it's called Breaking Dread. So let's give this a go. It takes a little while to wind up. So yeah, that's staging pretty well. The left and right sweeps are working well. That sort of increase and decrease in the tonality seems all right. The subs don't seem quite as crisp as they were for a 1-seat tune. I might go back and play a little bit with the timing between the left and the right sub. Sorry, the front and the rear sub seems a little bit mushy. Should be hitting a little bit with a bit more impact, because I did add 1.6 milliseconds delay to the rear sub, and so I might need to just play with that a little bit. But I'm going to pop over to the passenger side and try that track one more time. Okay, back on the passenger side. Okay, so yep, it certainly sounds a little bit crisper here on the passenger side. Once again, the imaging and the tonal rises and things are working just fine. The subwoofer is bang up front. It's pulling a little bit left to the left here because my front sub is here on the passenger side, so the passenger's literally sitting on top of it. There's not much I can do about that because yeah, I can't physically relocate the front sub. So yeah, it is a little bit different, but there's certainly plenty of bass and it's certainly up front. But I will have a little bit of a play around. Now this final track that I'm going to play is an oldie from INXS called This Time. It's a special studio demo version of that track that I really love because the singer's voice is super crisp and super realistic. So once again, going to jump over to the driver's side and play that track and just see how the different singers and instruments are imaging in that final demo track. Okay, so with this INXS track, he starts off with "Okay, groovers," and you know it's super crystal clear. It'll give you a really good point on the stage of where the main singer is, and then of course the drums come in and all this type of stuff. So let's give this a go.
Okay, groovers. I will believe you if you say it's true. Girl, you know I love you more than any word spoken. I've seen you before, turn and walk away.
There you go. So yeah, that's yeah, bang, pretty much right there. Things are imaging as well. What I'm also looking for is the clarity and focus still in the track? Am I getting this sibilance or the, you know, the blurring of the S's tiny little bit? There's some of the tracks, whether that's just normal, you know, because some people do hiss when they sing or say S's. Yeah, so not 100% sure, but yeah, still sounding pretty good. Not quite as crisp as I remember it on the one seat tune, but that's probably to be expected. All right, we're going to try it over from the passenger side and just see how that sort of stacks up. All right, once again, waiting for this initial okay groovers piece. Here we go.
Okay, groovers.
I will believe you if you say it's true. Girl, you know I love you more than any word spoken. I've seen you before, turn and walk away.
Yep. No, definitely, yeah, he's right there. The instruments are coming in, all that stuff, no problems, imaging really nicely. But yes, probably not quite as crisp as I would expect with my one seat tune. You know, probably 95% there. It is a compromise, as always, with a two seat tune anyway. But yeah, look, pretty happy with that. Just turn it down a little bit. So there you go, guys. That is how to do a two seat tune. If you want real SQ quality, you know, in my opinion, you can't go past a one seat tune. If you're driving your car and 99% of the time it's only you in the car, definitely a one seat tune is the way to go. But for those times where you do have a passenger and you want them to enjoy the music as well, then a two seat tune can come in handy. You can get a decent result, you know, and if you want to know how to do the tune, you haven't watched the actual two seat tuning tutorial, jump back, check that out. It'll walk you through the steps. But there you go, guys. That's the demonstration of our two seat tune. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.